welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a first impressions on this BH Cosmetics CARLI BYBEL palette. Now I own the previous version by CARLI BYBEL. Now CARLI BYBEL is a YouTuber, so this palette is in collaboration with her, and I don't know, for some reason when YouTubers collab, I absolutely feel like I should go and try it out, because I know that, you know, they put a lot of efforts into it. They have quite a lot of knowledge regarding what shades suit them, what shades suit others as well. So whenever there's a collab with a YouTuber, I just want that product because I want to know what they have created. And CARLI BYBEL was my inspiration to start my YouTube channel, if you guys did not know already. So I absolutely love the palette, which was the previous version, which had around, I think, 12 shades and 4 highlighters. I suppose that was the thing. I'm not really sure about that. So this is actually a bigger version of the older one. The older one, the shades in the older one are also in this palette as well, and a few extra shades which she has added to her palette, and I'm very excited to try it out. So let me tell you the cost of it. This costs around $22.5. So BH Cosmetics does ship to India, but in case you want a easier option, I bought this from an Instagram site for 2 grand. I know it is a little expensive because of the customs and the shippings and everything, so it ends up getting a little bit more expensive. So I will link her page down in the description box below in case you all are looking to buy this palette. So enough about that. Let's talk a little bit about the packaging. Oh my god, the packaging on this palette is absolutely beautiful. Like, it does not feel like it's a cheap palette. It's quite sturdy, and it is very travel friendly as well, because it is a small little palette, so you can go with this palette. Like, if you're going traveling, you can totally take this palette with you, and on top of that you get so many beautiful shades in this palette. Look at this, like, oh my god, and the marble texture on it is just amazing. I love how luxe this palette looks. So you get like 6 highlighting shades and you get 15 eyeshadow shades in it. So I'm gonna swatch a few of them for you guys, for you all, to show you the pigmentation. Let me tell you, this palette is absolutely very pigmented. So let's swatch some of them. Let's swatch these 2 highlighters right here. Now, in the previous palette, this was actually an eyeshadow shade which she transformed into a highlighting shade, because that was so beautiful as a highlighter. I used to use it. I mean, I still use it as a highlighter till date. So I'm absolutely very happy that this is a highlighting shade in this palette. So these are the pigmentations on the highlighters. They are super pigmented and very blinding. Let me swatch it for you guys right here. Can you see that? It is so very beautiful. These are the 2 big pans of the highlighting shades. Now let's swatch a few of the eyeshadows, even though we are going to use the eyeshadows, but I want you all to see the swatches as well, because they are amazing. So let's swatch these 3 shades right here. This is like a brown transition shade. This is a monochromatic shade. It has gold and pink reflections. Oh my god, that shade is beautiful. So these are the 3 shades that I have in my hand. So let's swatch it right here. This is that. Oh my god, look at that shade. It's so pretty. This is a matte shade. That matte shade is a perfect transition shade. I am so excited to use it. So let's do the last swatch. These are all the eyeshadow shades from the palette. This is the front row, this is the second row, and this is the third row. And these are the 6 highlight shades from the palette. They're absolutely stunning, each and every shade. Now I'm just gonna dive in. I have blabbered quite a lot. Now we're just gonna try it out on our eyes, because I am dying to do that. So I've already done my face makeup, and all I have left to do is my eyes and highlighter, of course, and lips. I will do it later on once the look gets over. I better understand what lipstick to use right now. So let's dive into it. I really don't know what kind of a makeup look I'm gonna do, but we're gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. I'm not sure whether this is gonna show up on my skin tone, because it's exactly the shade of my skin tone. So let's try it out. I am just gonna take a little bit of that on my Pack 103 brush. I use this for applying my eyeshadow in the transition region. So can you see it gives a very light hint of brown. It is not that visible, but it does give a little bit of that brownish orangey hint very lightly. I think I should zoom y'all in a little bit so that y'all can see better what's going on my eyes. So now we will use the shade right here, and I'm going to be applying it again in my transition area itself. So this eyeshadow palette has quite a lot of kickback, so you want to make sure that you tap your brush out so that you do not have that much of fallout. Again, these eyeshadows blend so very easily. I love the fact that they blend so easily. It makes my job very easy, you know. So like if I'm on the go and I really want to blend my eyeshadows quickly, this is the palette that I will go for because they blend so easily. So for our next shade, I'm actually going to be using this shade right here. It's a more deeper brown color, and I'm going to be applying it right in my crease, and I'm going to blend it halfway in the outer corner. So I'm going to go for a very soft smoky eye. So as you can see, the color has built up pretty well. I absolutely love this color as well. It is such a beautiful transition shade, like a crease shade. It's giving you, like, it's giving me the depth that I need. So now I'm gonna deepen it up a little bit more, and for that I'm using this shade right here. It's a mix of gray and brown, and I'm keeping this right in the outer corners. I'm not placing it in my crease at all, just in my outer corners and blending it out in circular motions. So as you can see, it just adds a little bit more depth into my eye. I'm not going to build that color up more. I just want that much. I am confused between this shade and the shade right here, and I think I'm going to be using the shade because this is a very different shade. It has that reflex of gold and pink. I'm not sure how it's going to look, so I'm just going to use my fingers because I know that's how I'm going to get the maximum pigmentation out of these eyeshadows. So I am going to apply this with my fingers itself. So guys, I just ended up applying a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of mascara and some lashes. I actually want to show you all the lashes. I recently bought this. This is the first time I'm wearing this lash. Specifically, this is from the brand called as KOL, that is Kingdomoflashes, and this is in the style Sugar Heaven. My god, these lashes, they are so lightweight and so fluttery and so beautiful. Like the band itself is so thin, so it like sits very well on your eye and it blends with your eye very well. I absolutely love the style. You all should go and try out these lashes. They are amazing and they're quite affordable, like a little bit expensive but still a little bit affordable. Like I think I got this for around 350 rupees, and I bought two other styles. One of them is this beautiful eyelash. Like these are very dramatic. These are called as Daisy, and then I bought this style called as Princess. Again, very dramatic. So these two are a little bit expensive, and that one, the one which I'm wearing, is a little bit cheaper. I'll give you all the details in the description box below in case you all are looking to buy good lashes. These are absolutely beautiful. So I'm just gonna start off with this color right here, which we used in our transition area, and apply it very carelessly on our lower lash line, just to give it a little bit of depth. And then just to deepen up our lower lash line a little bit more, I am directly going to go for this dark shade right here and apply it very close to my lower lash line with a very flat definer brush like so. And I'm going to keep it halfway. I'm not going to go all the way inside. And then just to tie the entire look together, I'm going to apply a nude eyeliner on my lower waterline. This is from Maybelline. This is the Long Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Soft Nude. So now we're going to test out the highlighters, the most exciting part about this eyeshadow palette, so I am confused between what highlighters to use. So I think I'm gonna use a mixture of these two highlighters right here. So I'm gonna first start off with this one and then layer it with this one right here. You see that? It's so beautiful. Let's try this with a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm just using my setting spray here. That is like intense. Can you see that? It's so beautiful. I actually don't even need to layer it. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh my god, I can't get over this. It's so blinding. So once that is done, I'm just using this shade right here on my nose highlight, my inner corners, and my Cupid's bow. Can you see that? I'm just applying some lipstick. For that, I'm using Arzia Cosmetics in the shade Skin. Because this is a liquid lipstick. It's very drying, but the color is beautiful. So guys, this is the final result of the BH Cosmetics CARLI Bible palette. Now, I do not know whether I should speak that much about this palette because I think by now you guys must be knowing how much I like this palette. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I purchased this palette. I'm honestly telling you guys, I am in love with this palette. Just look at the look that I've come up with. It's so pretty, so summery, and the highlighter, I don't know what to speak about the highlighter. The highlighter is absolutely beautiful. All the shades on this palette are pretty much amazing. So the only problem with this palette actually is that it has quite a bit of fallout. So when you're applying a lot of eyeshadows, you are gonna get a little bit of fallout here. And also when I was applying my inner corner highlight, I got quite a bit of fallout right here. So that is the only problem that I have with this palette. But fallout is not a big issue because you can just brush it off. And on top of that, these eyeshadows are very powdery, but they are very pigmented, so I do not mind them being very powdery. I think I'm gonna catch a cold, but anyway, so my final thoughts: you guys should totally go and buy this palette. This is gonna be a staple for me because I know I'm gonna reach out for this palette quite a lot because on a regular basis I absolutely love the shades on this palette, and these are the shades that I use on a regular basis. And highlighter, that's like my main thing in my makeup, which I just want my highlighter very blinding. So like this gives me exactly that, and you get so many options. You can create so many looks out of it. You can go for a very dramatic look, you all can go for a very mauvy look, you all can go for a very natural looking eye makeup. This is such a versatile everyday palette and perfect for travel, perfect for beginners as well. In case you're looking for a good palette, do invest in this one. You are not going to be disappointed. It is very inexpensive. So yeah, that were my final thoughts. I'm going to give it double thumbs up to this palette because I absolutely love it, and I think I'm sounding like a broken recorder saying that I love this palette, but any which ways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys like it, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what y'all would like to see next, what reviews y'all want, what makeup looks y'all want, what you guys want in general. So I will be very happy to do it for y'all. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.